Hi, it's Lawrence Copeland for Life, the Basic Manual. I'm an estate agent in Salford Keys, the UK, in Manchester. And today on this video, we're about to make an offer, our first offer on hopefully our first property. We don't know whether we're actually going to physically achieve a deal or not. When you go to the estate agent to make the offer, this can be done obviously via email, it can be done on the phone, it can be done in person. Everybody's very busy, so most people are doing it usually over the phone. I don't think there's an awful lot of need to come actually physically into the estate agent's office. But important thing, the estate agent, when he receives your offer, he is going to want to know your ability to proceed. So all the information in the first video that we talked about finding out our buying power, we've now hopefully got from our independent financial advisor a mortgage certificate of mortgage in principle. We're also going to need copies of our bank statements to either scan or email or photocopy to bring into the estate agent to show them that we've got the physical 10% deposit. Because that offer can't be qualified to the vendor unless we're in a position to show them that sort of information. Plus also, the quicker you get that information in, the more chance you've got of making sure that maybe your offer will be either accepted or negotiated quickly to an acceptance. Rather than if there again it's a fast selling market, shortage, you've got 5 people all interested in the property. If you can show the agent and the vendor that you're there with everything ready, there's nothing worse than saying, well, I might have a mortgage in principle in about a week's time. You really should have got all your act together before you physically made that offer. So the first thing is obviously you've taken into account the area, the property, all the information that you've been supplied by the estate agent. You're now going to make an offer subject to contract and subject to survey in most cases. And think about whether you're going to make that offer including those items that you would like. I think to try and get as much included in that initial stage is important for you. You could decide to make an offer initially without any contents, wait for them to come back to you and then say, well, if I'm prepared to offer X, if that's not really what you're looking for, but I'm prepared to offer X, I would expect the following items to be included. So your first offer is a tester, and you will then get a reply from either the vendor or the owner or the estate agent to give you a feel of what they're anticipating to achieve for the property. And you may be, in your initial offer, you may be completely rebuffed by a negative, not acceptable, but you need to start somewhere. And then if the offer isn't acceptable, you need to find out from the vendor or the estate agent, the owner, what they're looking for and their anticipations. And then you can then put in a counter offer to hopefully try to close a deal.